This is one of the things about Rubio's campaign. People are always asking, well, why are we so tough on Rubio's campaign? Mark and I have always said there's not a natural constituency there. You can't find a state where he can win. Ted Cruz, there is a natural constituency there, and I can name a lot of states that Ted Cruz can win, even if he's only ahead in one right now. There is a chance for growth there. And unlike Marco, he's showing up in New Hampshire. He's showing up a lot in Iowa. He's showing up all over the place. So I really do think, Willie, we now have, for the first time, a two-person race.
Yeah. Well, Ted Cruz, I think, will be interesting to see. Is he more... is he Santorum from 2012? Is he Huckabee from 2008? In other words, a guy who plays really, really strong in Iowa, and maybe that's the end of the road. I think if you look at his campaign, the way it's built, he's built stronger for that. His base of support is bigger. So Iowa, to me, would not be an outlier for him. He could push on. I don't know that he'd win New Hampshire, but he could succeed as they swung down south through South Carolina and the SEC.
Exactly. He's going to be, and that's the thing. You've got Iowa, where he's very competitive, and then you skip New Hampshire. I mean, maybe he finishes second or third in New Hampshire, but then you go to South Carolina, and you go to the Deep South. Right now, it's still Trump country, but those are all states that we can all envision Cruz winning. Yeah. I can't envision Jeb winning it now. I can't envision Rubio winning it. I never could envision Carson winning South Carolina. Iowa is always a one-off for Carson. It's not a one-off, though, for Ted Cruz.
No, look, he's the second best funded candidate in the race after Jeb Bush. That's a big difference between Santorum and Huckabee. And he's campaigned in these southern states. After the debate, he's going back to those SEC states and doing another big tour of them. He also plays in a lot of lanes. He's not just appealing to evangelical conservatives. He's appealing to gun owners. He's appealing to Tea Partiers. He's appealing to anti-Washington sentiment. He's appealing to the Rand Paul constituency with his opposition to the metadata collection. So he has a broad coalition. I will say about Rubio, though, he's going to have to raise more money, I think, to be competitive here. But there's going to be a chance for an establishment candidate.
Okay, but can I ask a question about Marco Rubio? Right. They're mad at him in New Hampshire because he doesn't go there enough.
Same in Iowa.
They're mad at him in Iowa because he doesn't go there enough. They're mad at him in Washington, D.C. at the Senate because he doesn't go there enough. Carl Hyacin wrote a column, Bulletin, Marco Rubio spotted in the Capitol. And I read these stories that the guy sits around on weekends and watches football games. I will tell you, even running for congressional seat, I didn't watch a football game for 2 years. Like, if he's not in Iowa, and he's not in New Hampshire, and he's not in the Capitol, where is he?
Let's get a low jack on him so we can track his
I'm dead serious. What is the mainstream media's argument, the Republican establishment's argument, and this is all I've been saying from the very beginning. They called him the Republican savior before he even stepped foot in Washington. The question is, where is Marco?